talk about here. Obviously, I'm sure you've noticed it's very cold out there, but we could be expecting winter weather too.
There is a winter storm on the way. There are no watches, warnings, or advisories in effect just yet in Alabama, but we see it coming down the line. Typically, we don't get an official advisory from the National Weather Service until about 48 hours before an event starts. But here's what we're expecting. There will be a wintry mix. For some, it will be more snow than anything. For others, it will be a mix of sleet and freezing rain and snow. And then for some, it's just going to be rain. It starts early Friday. Travel could be impacted into Saturday, especially over the northern part of the state. It stayed cloudy up north all day, and that's one of those factors that goes into building the forecast. How cold will the ground be when this hits? Well, underneath that cloudiness that's up around Jasper and Coleman, Huntsville, Decatur, the Shoals, it just never really got above freezing today. And it'll do the same thing again tomorrow. And our wind out of the north coming from underneath those clouds and coming off big snowpack up to the north. That's why it is so cold around here today. So a hard freeze is likely tonight, and then tomorrow afternoon it is still awfully cold outside with high temperatures only making it into the upper 30s. We'll forecast 39 on Wednesday. The number not all that important because it's above freezing, the wind not all that intense, and we'll have some sunshine. So really not all that bad in the afternoon considering how cold it's been the last 24 hours. We're down to 24 in the morning, 19 on Thursday morning. That will have a big impact on the ground temperature because you get down in the teens, it gets that ground really cold, and that'll set up the potential of some impactful winter weather both Friday and Saturday. I don't think it's going to last into Sunday and Monday. We should start warming up some, so travel impacts are not going to last all that much longer beyond the weekend, but we're just not seeing any warm weather out there anytime soon. So by 10 o'clock on Thursday morning, we'll fast forward here and use one of our forecast models, and I'm going to show you several of these, and then I'll tell you what I think about them. You look over here toward Oklahoma City and Dallas, they've got snow, and then there's a mix over the central part of Texas. This expands eastward through Thursday night, early Friday morning. Look at that. By 4 a.m., there's already at least some light precipitation falling around Birmingham through Shelby County, Tuscaloosa County. But there's a very sharp cutoff between where it's just cold enough for the mix and where it's just warm enough to be a cold rain. North of there, especially near and north of Highway 278, I think this is going to be mostly snow, and it could be a very significant snow. So it's mostly a wintry mix in the middle of the state, more snow to the north, but there will be some impacts scattered all over the place here. So here's how it works out with the two big models that everybody's looking at. The GFS snow output. Ho, look at that in Florence. I know some folks who are pulling for that and some who are not pulling for that, but that is a zone where we could have up to 6 inches of snow, and it's a could at this moment. And you look at this down Birmingham 2.3, that's a really specific number. I think we have to be cautious about expecting quite that much in Birmingham, but even the European suggesting more widespread heavy snow to the north, less to the south, but at least getting some to the south. And that seems a little bit more like what would be reality. Good news here is I don't think we have a major ice storm out of this. Freezing rain potential, practically zero for the central part of the state. Maybe a little bit of glaze here and there, but not a major issue. So what can you really look forward to here? In North Alabama, near and north of Highway 278, I think we're probably 3 to 6 inches of snow. And in Lauderdale County, Colbert County, Limestone County, northern Lawrence County, near and north of Highway 24 up in North Alabama, that's a slam dunk. They're getting snow there. Farther south, we get into this transition zone, and I'm optimistic for Birmingham that we're going to get the ground white in the city, but in the southern suburbs into Shelby County, it may be tough to see much actual snowfall accumulate because of the sleet, snow, rain mix that kind of washes it away at times. Still think there could be some hazardous travel now and then throughout the day Friday and then certainly into Saturday morning. Snow will move out and then we just stay cold.